Hello students, welcome again to your maths class. So students, in previous class we learned about division with the using of multiplication facts 16 to 20, division without remainder and division with remainder. Now in this class we will learn about story sums. Okay, division based story sums. In story sums, there a statement is given to you, and after reading the statement, after understanding the statement, you have to solve your question. Okay, so to solve the statement based question, it is very necessary that you have to understand your statement very properly, because if you will not understand your statement, then there is a chance of error in solving the question. Okay, so here example is given to you that 2,84,38,218 items are to be packed in pouches. Okay, these are your items and you have to pack the small pouches. Okay, 18 items can be packed in each pouch. It means that you can pack in one pouch 18 items. Okay, in one packet you can put 18 items. Now in this question they are asking how many complete pouches can be packed. Okay, for packing of these items, how many pouches, how many packets you have to make. Okay, so that is very clear that you have to do the division in this question. Okay, now we will divide 2,84,38,218 by the 18. Okay, so when you will divide, you can see that you are getting a remainder 0 here. And what will your answer? The quotient will your answer. And our quotient is 15,79,901. It means that number of complete pouches is 15,79,901. Whatever the quotient we will get, that will our answer. Okay, so similarly you have to solve the stories question of this exercise 5.4. In A part of this question you have given 26,25,440 pencils are to packed in packets of 16 pencils each. It means that in a one packet you have to put 16 pencils. So they are asking how many packets can be packed. So to find the number of total packets, what you have to do? You have to divide 26,25,440 by 16, and whatever the quotient you will get, that will be your answer. Okay, so similarly there is a next question is given to you. Okay, if we will see the B part. Okay, in the B part they have given 45,41,873 spoons have to be packed in packets of 17 spoon each. Okay, so again you have to find the complete packets that you have to make for the packing of the spoons. So this is the total number of the spoons, and in one packet we can put only 17 spoons, right? So for this again you have to do the division to find the number of the packets. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to divide 45,41,873 by 17. Okay, so like in this way you can find your answer. Okay students, so now like in this way there is a various question is given to you, and in all the question you have to do only the division. Okay, see, if you will see the F part, there is a little bit different in the last line. Here a question is given to you, 1,35,86,250 items are to be packed in a container. Okay, you have to pack these items in container, and each container you can put only 80 items. Okay, you can put 80 items only in one container. Then they are saying how many containers can be completely packed. So till this line, that is very clear that we have to divide this number of items and item of each container. Okay, it means that we have to divide 1,35,86,250 with the 80. But there is a last line given that how many items will be left behind. Okay, so that you have to find the number of the items that cannot be packed in a container, okay, or left to be packed in container. Okay, so how you will find? See, when you will divide this number, you will get remainder at last. Okay, what you will get? You get remainder at last, and the number of the remainder will be the answer of this line. Okay, that whatever the remainder, like 2, 3, 10, 20, that items will be left behind. It means that these type of question are division with remainder based question. Okay, so there is a nothing new in this. You have to divide the number, and quotient will be your number of complete packets, and remainder will be your items left behind to be packed. Okay, hope you had understand that how you have to solve this question of this exercise. Okay, now our next topic is division facts. Okay, so in the division fact, there are some properties given, okay, that are related to the division. Property number 1. Okay, property number 1 tells us that if a number is divided by itself, okay, if we divide the same number, then our answer will be always 1. Okay, like 2 divided by 2 gives you a 1. 10 divided by 10 gives us 1. So the property number 1 says that if we divide a number by the number itself, okay, then our answer will be 1, and we can write this property like in this way: a divided by a equal to 1. Okay, next property is property number 2. Okay, what property number 2 is saying? That if a number is divided by 1, if we are dividing any number by 1, then the answer is the number itself. Like 2 divided by 1, the answer will be 2. So we are dividing 2 by a 1, and the answer is the number itself. Okay, so our answer will be the number will be our answer. Okay, so now we will move to our next exercise, that is exercise 5.5, and that is a fill in the blanks exercise. We have to fill the blanks, and that is related to division facts. Okay, so if we will see the A part, that is related to the property number 1, that if we divide the number by the number itself, then our answer will be 1. Okay, and if we see the E part, that if we divide any number by the 1, then answer will be the number itself. So 2,34,81,534 will be our answer. So the remaining part of this exercise you have to fill by your own. Okay, hope you had understand all the topics of this exercise. Okay, so now practice the sums of the division. Learn your table to make the division easier. Okay, thank you so much, student. Have a nice day. Now we will meet in the next class with the new topic.